Good evening, everyone. My name is Michael Boncia. I am an independent blogger from Greater Vancouver area. I focus mostly on news and live events. If you have any feedback that you want me to know, please let me know. Maybe I can add another topic that I can focus on, or if you like what I'm posting, let me know as well. Either way, you can post it underneath or in private. I will read all the comments. I might not be able to answer to all the comments because right now there's dozens and dozens that come every day. Good evening, everyone. My name is Michael Boncia. I am an independent blogcaster from Greater Vancouver, British Columbia. I post independent news and talk about live events that most of mainstream media just does not have the time to cover. Who am I? I'm a former international sports photographer slash reporter. I covered the National Hockey League, NHL, and the Vancouver Canucks, Western Hockey League, WHL, and Vancouver Giants, Memorial Cup, Man Cup, as well as I was official photographer for a few events for the Canadian Army, and at the same time I was for over 3 years the Delta Islanders Junior A lacrosse team official photographer, as well as News Mr. Arts Council. Let's move on. I am a person that is looking now to restart the career, but this time I'm going to be a blogger, so I need content. So if you run any live event, doesn't matter what kind, as long as it's not controversial, send me a message and I will mention it in one of my 5 days a week, Monday to Friday broadcasts to people that you probably don't have access to, so you have nothing to lose. Same thing if you run a company that is active in Greater Vancouver. I say, let me know about it, and then I'll post it again for free, no charge at all. Now, if you want me to come to your restaurant or to your business and try the products on, then you cover the cost. I'm sorry. It's unrealistic for me to come to a restaurant or to a clothing store, as an example, and then expect me to pay for it. If I have the time, because realistically, I don't have the time on my side. So, let's go on. If you have a product that you want me to talk about, great. Send it to me. If I like the product, I'll mention it. If I don't like the product, I won't mention it. So, who and why am I back? I'm back after about 6.5 years of not doing nothing regarding being a media person. Reason is I went through a divorce. I went to court to find and possibly co-share my daughter. That's all cleared. Outcome Maybe it's not something I like, but I have to respect the court orders. So now I'm moving on. Cookram newest cafe just opened with fresh sandwiches. As a treat is a Italian style cafe and it opened in historic Malarville, offering espresso drinks, baked goods, sandwiches, paninis, and gelato. I live in Malarville. My dad's heritage is French, so that's why both me have my own place and my parents who have their own place, we both live in Malarville. There is nothing French left in Malarville. But maybe in time there will be a French bistro or something else that we can enjoy. President Macron, going international now, says that France will end its military presence in Niger and will pull its ambassador after the military coup in Niger. France currently has 1,500 troops. I'm assuming they're going to withdraw them. Jewish groups are demanding an apology from our member of parliament who honor the men who fought in Ukrainian army as a Nazi. Ukraine president and our Prime Minister Justin Trudeau honored, and I hope I don't mispronounce the name. If I do, I apologize. It's not intentional. Ja, Ruslan Hunka. News was he was in attendance, not like what most news report. He is still alive. So main news media says they honored a dead Ukrainian. No, he's alive. He was in the parliament building when he was honored. He was a member of the 1st Ukrainian Division in World War II before migrating to Canada. I don't know how to say this, but you will think that the Prime Minister office will maybe learn how to not screw up, but I guess they screwed up again. The Speaker of the House, talking about the same subject, Anthony Rota, apologized Sunday for honoring a man who fought on the Nazi units during World War II. But how about Canada paying current Nazi units and supply them with weapons and current Ukrainian army and President of Ukraine praising them? I had a former girlfriend who died in Azov as a nurse. It's okay. They fought in Mariupol. Apparently, and I have no confirmation, she was executed as she was trying to surrender as a nurse. But that's just hearsay, so I'm not gonna go any further. Our Canadian flags are lowered on Sunday yesterday to recognize police and peace officers. National Memorial Day. The flags are lowered today, September the 24th, from sunrise to sunset. The advisor to their leader, Armenians will leave Nagorno-Karabakh. He went on to say they will leave for Armenia. This is a quote from David Babayan. Realistically, so far to most Armenians have chose to go to Russia, but things can change. Either way, the Armenians are 100% safe. They can stay in Azerbaijan area because they're now part of Azerbaijan, or they can go to any country in the world they want. Russia has opened a UN refugee camp where the Armenians are now moved, those who want to leave the area. Those who want to stay in the area, Azerbaijan promises again full citizenship and full equal rights to the Orthodox Church as well as to the Muslim area. Gabin barbecue address 8291 Ackford Street is a new Richmond barbecue market. Is letting even more competitive a Japanese barbecue restaurant in a new barbecue area that is focused on Asian barbecue. Obviously, as Richmond is becoming more Asian, we get more ethnic Asian areas. The restaurant is focused on Northeast Chinese style cuisine. It opened its doors just recently. Osmatus, fine restaurant, Chinese wise. Address 2788 and 4151 Hazard Grange Way. It has Southern Chinese provinces food, including Shanghai. It opened only a few days ago. B House address 1101, located with 8328 Caption Way, is opening their second location in Richmond, bringing it Asian fusion with cuisine to Richmond. Canada Northland Power Incorporated is to build a 1 gigawatt offshore unit farm to Taiwan at estimated cost of 960 billion yen, that is 6.5 billion American. So our Canadians are building now new massive areas of green energy. BYD, new luxury brand. Young Wang, I know, doesn't sound as they should narrow it. Maybe YW instead of Young Wang. It floats and wades through water at 1.8 miles per hour, and then you can drive it regularly on the street. It's a military vehicle. Really, who wants to drive something like that? So slow in the water and then high speed once it reaches the area. Cafe Reggiano, Italian style. I talked about it earlier. This is more detailed. Italian style coffee shop, open in historic Malarville in Coquitlam, my city, Coquitlam, British Columbia. Address is 930 Brunette Avenue. It has espresso, drinks, baked goods, sandwiches, paninis, and gelato. This, I hope I don't mispronounce. If I do, I apologize. The Tusaut First Nation of the Sanis Peninsula has set up a new corporation in Surrey based on construction company to generate self-sufficiency through training programs and the creation of jobs. They also run a wildlife and whale watching company and work with a seaweed company. A fourth digital board added to the city of Port Coquitlam. Now, some of you might be complaining, not me. I'm so used to digital boards. But some might complain. The fourth digital board that was added to Port Coquitlam area will net, that means the city of Port Coquitlam will gain $110,000 a year for the city, doing absolutely nothing. It will be at Superior Land, and it will be located in the southern side of Logan Highway, west of Sirwilling Avenue by Fremont Village. A possibly new Boza Foods in Port Moody might open. In downtown Port Moody, it will be on St. John Street if approved. I'm guilty. I shop at from time to time to Boza Foods Market. It's expensive, I get it, but you get Italian food that otherwise you can't, and I like my Italian food. Vancouver Coho Collective Kitchen buys Purebred Bakery for just over $10 million. Purebred operates two bakeries in Whistler as well as in Kitsilano. Vancouver Ocean Wise Chowdown returns in 2023 with 12 chefs plus craft beer. Each chef is tasked with serving their signature chowder using ocean-wise recommended seafood. The Russian peacekeepers in Nagorno-Karabakh, they not only bring in food, but they are also openly under Azerbaijan protection. They escort anybody that is Armenian that wants to leave the area. The Azerbaijani army is only upset because some Armenians are burning their homes before they leave. Otherwise, Azerbaijani army, including a surprise visit by both Azerbaijan president and the Turkish president in the area. Heads up, and this should not come to anyone's surprise. The BC British Columbia ferries are cancelling again. Some source bait to 2,000 sailings. 2,000, the cancellations will continue. Reasons untold. Lionsgate Bridge opens up both ways after being locked for a while. The Blair Rifle Range launched for lost or forgotten munition which is located in North Vancouver of North America. Soldiers during this time handled between 1930s to the 1960s mortars and grenades, some of which failed to detonate. Not a shock. India highest value banknote. It will be withdrawn at the end of the month. Yet, still, 3 billion worth of the currency is still in circulation. The currency is 2,000 rupee currency note. If you own that note, send it to your family, or if you can, directly transfer it, because you don't want to lose your money. So the 2,000 rupee note again is discontinued, yet they still are worth a lot because the market that owns those banknotes is so huge. The Polish ambassador to Canada condemns the Nazi veterans' invitation to Canada's parliament. We told Dizeski, hopefully I pronounce his name properly. If not, I apologize. Polish ambassador to Canada said it was a deeply hurtful to see a veteran who fought for the Nazis applauded in the Canadian House of Commons. The very last piece of news: several flights at Vancouver Airport, YVR, but everything is now back to normal. A few hours ago, if you were attending and you tried to take your flight aviation wise at YVR, it was not possible because of the heavy rainfall. Now everything is back to normal. I wish everyone a happy Monday and Tuesday And Wednesday, depending where you're from, I want only peace. If you like my content, please subscribe, or at the very least click the like button, so that way more people can view my content.